Pilots, we just had a successful maiden flight. We flew it on our Geotex. You guys asked for grass, let's do it. It's nasty, it's clumpy, it's wintry, hadn't been rolled. We're going for it. I'm gonna go clean, low rate, by the book. Let's go. I hit one of these staples. Hey, we hit a staple, taxiing off. They're all high from swelling up over the winter. Can you show one? Hit it with the nose gear. Look at that, that's ridiculous, right? And it completely, so pay special attention to the tiller arm on the nose gear because it's kind of soft actually. We bent it back into shape. We're gonna take off and land in the grass. I got a 5,000. I probably wouldn't want any heavier than a 5,000 in here. It's about that far back from the receiver, but we're gonna, I hope I don't beat it up too bad on this clumpy grass, but you guys want grass ops, so I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, like I said, low rate. I'm afraid to pop off too soon, and I think it'll get off. You ready? Here we go. Really? That was ridiculous. Well, that was ridiculous. All right. So I'm high rate because I want high rate elevator for the landing. I'm full flaps. I'm gonna land it in the grass the best I can. That was spooky. That was spooky how long it stayed on the ground, right? So there's enough power in here to try it again. Again, it's not very manicured here. I'm going with takeoff flaps this time, and I'm gonna stay in high rate and see if I can't get off a little sooner. That was totally ridiculous. Like, should have aborted takeoff almost. All right, so a little better with high rate and takeoff flaps. If you're gonna fly on grass that's not perfect, don't waste your time, get off in a hurry. I'm gonna land it one more time, high rate, full flaps, and then I'm done on the grass. Settles in really good though, man. Cool. Now this is where I want to be. Now, let me keep it rolling. Let's show them what's going on here. So in an effort to give you guys the goods today, I went ahead and took this little plate off. I could tell that my retractor was moving around. It was like the whole unit was moving, but it's not the mount to the pocket. It's these four little screws here. And this is actually kind of typical. When you have this set up, these screws tend to work loose, and then you'll have your whole mechanism wiggle. So what I would do is take a look at all your set screws, but also do what you have to do to glue these in. You've got plastic here, so you don't want to Loctite it. And don't undo them all at once, that would be silly. And so I did grass ops today, and it really vibrated the snot out of the plane. So they can't vibrate out if you glue them up. And that's what I'm going to do all the way around, because I could tell on my third and fourth flights today that I had loosened up and my steering changed. And I had a perfect jet first couple flights, and then I'm screwing with my rudder and things like that to try to fix things, when really it wasn't control surfaces at all. It was wheels going dogleg. The whole unit, the black part, the motor and worm drive used to wiggle. And there was no reason for it except those 4 little tiny screws that bolt the mechanism to the flange that screws to the pocket. So the 4 little tiny screws, not the retract unit to the wing itself, but those 4 little tiny screws that bolt the flange of the retract to the mechanism. Do yourself a favor, take care of that. There's a grub screw on both sides. And you know when they're easy to get out like this, there's probably nothing on them. So that's what it is. It's nice, there actually is a flat spot on both sides of the strut pin. But the steering tiller is where I was noticing some trouble today. So let's take a look at that as well. Okay. It'd be really easy for this pin to not be down or you know, pulled up into the flat, hitting this area if you weren't careful. So if you're slipping, don't trip. That's probably what's up. You know what? Yeah. So I'm pulling the pin, which undoubtedly has a circlip or something on the back side. Pull it up and get this collar down. And get this baby in the flat spot. Nice. And it's glued up like crazy now too, which it shouldn't move. Oh yeah. Now I'm just going to goober up these 2 flats and the grub screws here on this as well. I could tell something was wrong earlier today when the barrel set screw didn't match the set screw on this strut. That's it, y'all. We've done our due diligence.